everything needs to be cleaned, organized, gone through, and decluttered. Where's the milk? Do this and just try to organize it. Afternoon and welcome to another vlog. It is so good to see you. So I was in the mood for either mauve nails or burgundy nails. So what I ended up doing is I put mauve on my fingers and I put burgundy on my toes. And I love it. The lip color that I'm really into right now, it's by Lancome and it's called Inconspicuous. I love this color. I was trying to match it up to my nails. I mean, it's not an exact match. I feel like, no, I was going to say it looked different in person. No, that's pretty much how it is. But anyway, I love it. It's good. And then I have another color from Clinique and one from Estee Lauder that is more of like a burgundy color, a deeper wine color, and I like both of those as well. But this is the vibe or whatever. I'm not cool enough to say that, but anyways, this is the look that I have been going for because I'm trying to take better care of myself. I know in like the scheme of things in life how unimportant lipstick and nails are, but it can go a long way in helping like your self-esteem, you know, just doing something to like care for yourself. But anyway, welcome to a productive vlog. This is most definitely going to be over at least probably 2 days because we are getting a late start to the day. We have to head out in probably about 2 hours, but I thought that we would just go ahead and get started before I can even think about putting anything out for fall and decorating, which is right around the corner, by the way. I have got to get all of our baby stuff taken care of. Everything needs to be cleaned, organized, gone through, and decluttered. That's my main focus for this video. I am going to go ahead and fix up my hair. That way when I head out here in a little bit, I'm already dressed and I'm all ready to head out the door. This is just a huge, it's an Old Navy shirt, and I have a white tank top underneath it because it is like big on me, but truthfully, this is the way that I like to wear my clothes. I don't like anything tight. It doesn't matter what size I am. I have always liked my clothes to be like larger and loose on me. We're gonna be heading out and we have actually like 4 errands to run, so we're gonna be gone for a while. Let me just go ahead and fix my hair a little bit. I think I am going to put some curl in it and then we'll get started. I don't know. I do both parts. I do one in the middle and then I also do one on the side. I'm kind of digging a middle part with this shirt, so let me see. Should we keep it in the middle? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the middle part today, and I just need to put a little bit of heat protectant on it. I'm using this Kenra. It's the thermal spray. It is a firm hold. Like if you're wanting to put some curl in your hair and you're wanting it to last for the rest of the day, then this is an excellent product. But they also have it in like a different spray form than this, because this particular nozzle, if you get it like this, the product, it does build up right here and it gets sticky, and then you have to clean this off really good so you can be able to spray it. The nozzle gets stuck because the product is thick and sticky. And then I am just going to put some of this anti-frizz oil mist from Sunbum in it. I just love the way this smells, and it does give it like a sheen, you know, to it, especially since I just dyed my hair. You know, it can tend to be a little bit more dry at the moment, but let me just show you. All that I'm going to do here is these pieces right here in the front. Always gonna just straighten those out, and then right here up underneath, and then on this side as well. Doesn't have to be perfect. We've had some rain this morning, but it has cleared up. So all I'm doing is I'm taking my thicker curling wand. It's a Remington. It's nothing fancy. I have not paid a lot for any of my hair tools, and I have used them all so much. You know, I don't think it necessarily matters which hair tool that you have, as long as, you know, you just master that tool, learn how to work it. I don't think that you have to have super expensive tools to do a good job on your hair. But then again, maybe I don't actually do a good job on my hair. So I'm just imagining it. But I like this one because it's just going to give me some volume, some bounce, and some curls. So I'm just going to do the rest of my hair, and then we'll get started. Tires. And I want the 215/60 R16. And I called yesterday and priced the Cooper brand for $140 each.
Okay, you said 215, 60,
60/16, yes.
You said how much?
He priced it at $140.
Was it a Cooper Endeavor?
You know, he didn't say specifically. I was looking for something kind of mid-grade, something in the middle.
Oh, yeah, because you said 140, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah. So you want to go ahead and order those?
Yeah, order those. And how quickly can you get those in?
Tomorrow around 11.
Or sometime around 11. Okay. So do I just need to bring the car in sometime maybe around 11?
Yeah.
Oh,
You want 4 of them?
4 of them, yeah.
All right. What's your name?
It's Ashley Moore.
All right, Ashley. I got them on the way.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Okay,
See you.
bye-bye.
Okay, so that was the very first thing to do on my to-do list, was to order some new tires. I want to go ahead and take this boppy cover off because it has a stain on it, and I want to start a load of Arthur's laundry. I am going to be doing some decluttering and organizing of his clothes, so, you know, I just wanted to make sure that we had everything clean so I can see exactly what we have and organize it properly, although I'm probably not getting rid of any of the stuff that we're washing currently because we're using it. For stain remover, I am still using the Spray and Wash Max. I have used this stuff for so many years, and you can use it on carpets, on your couch, on your clothes, on so many different things, and it works so well. I love it. And Arthur, thank God, he hasn't had any issues with being allergic to, you know, any laundry soaps or anything like that as of today, but I'm going to go ahead and just restock this area here. We are still using a wipe warmer. I know a lot of people will say that that's one thing that you shouldn't get. It's a waste of money, but for us personally, we have used the wipe warmer so much. So, my name is Ashley, and I am addicted to buying bibs. These are bibs. Had some of those in the drawer, and the rest of these are bibs and burp cloths. So, it's time to deal with this mess right here. I'm going to organize them into a bin, and we're going to put them in a different location. Something really awesome happened a couple weeks ago, and that is that Dorset Doorstep Erica here on YouTube. She is my fave. She shouted out my YouTube channel, so I know that at least 30 of you came from her shouting my channel out. So if you are one of those people, welcome. Thank you, Erica, for that. She said herself that we could be BFFs in real life, and it is so true because used to, when I was watching her videos, I would say, I have that purse. I make that. I feel that way, and I was always so shocked that we had so much in common. But now when we have something in common, like she just got a new Fitbit and it has a lavender band on it, I'm like, of course we have the same thing because we have so much in common. But look how cute these are that I got for Halloween and for Thanksgiving. Both of those are really cute. And what I'm doing is in his keepsake box, I either have an outfit or a bib that says my first or whatever. So some honorable mentions. Okay, I'm not getting rid of any of them right now because we use bibs all the time. But the snuggle is real. It's a little Ray Dunn one. And I love this one with the crabs on it. This one says, "Where's the milk?" Isn't that so cute? And then there's so many good ones, and in the square neck bibs as well. I guess most people like square necks better, but we kind of like both. But I need to put these up really quick. This is the bin that I'm going to try to put them in. I'm not be the only mama who has this many bibs. I like to try to match his bib to his outfit, so I need all of these. And I have already went through and picked out all of the newborn ones that are too small to go around his neck. Eventually I'll get rid of some more, but not now. Okay, that's all of them. We didn't have any more, and I'm going to put these in a different location, but I'm going to leave these here because we have to leave, and I will switch the laundry over when I get back. It cut me off. I never leave the dryer running when I leave. So on this day, I did get the new tires put onto my car. So thank you, Jesus. And thank you to my husband. I had one tire on the driver's side, back side. It was leaking out air, and especially, how it's been colder overnight, in the 50s, the air was starting to leak out of it a lot quicker. I think it was like a little valve or something, but it was driving me nuts having to put air in it so often. So David just looked at the tires and he said it was time to get new ones. So we went ahead and did that, and I'm very thankful. But I'm going to go ahead and just fold up this laundry here while Arthur is going ham on his little play gym. He loves this thing. Oh, it is his favorite with all the little animals on it. But the other thing that was going on while this was going on is that David had pulled the washer and dryer out. It's a stackable one, which you've seen that earlier. And he cleaned that entire area out really well. He tightened up all of the things that were loose, and then the ventilation system, it was not hooked up. And honestly, it was really scary because the insulation paper, it had turned black. And I mean, it's honestly by the grace of God that the house hadn't burnt down because the ventilation was not hooked up properly. But he got all of that taken care of for us, and I feel so much happier and safer now that he got that taken care of. But I'm just going to put this laundry up here. Okay,
Okay, so we're working on this corner next. I have this cart that I got for breastfeeding. I had it in the living room, but I just moved it in here and I've just been throwing stuff on it. So I keep his little monitor and camera up here. Here's the bibs that we just went through. I'm going to put those on here from now on because you could just grab them from here. There's no need for them to be piled up into the living room. This, I don't remember if you and I moved this lamp in here together or not, but I love this lamp. I got it to go in my nighttime breastfeeding area. It just has a foot pedal here that you just mash and it turns your lamp on. I love it. But anyway, we need to go through this and just try to organize it and put the bibs on here somewhere. So when I moved this cart out, the wheel actually broke on the bottom, so David took the rest of the wheels off for me. So I guess the only thing I'm really going to put on there for now is I do want to keep the burp cloths and the bibs right here. And I want to plug up the monitor, and I think maybe I can put it right here on this shelf. I do have one basket where I've been cleaning all of this out right here, full of makeup, which I need to go through that on a different day. And I'll put the makeup maybe on the bottom shelf for me. And then right here are the books that were on there. And I think I'm just going to put these into the bookshelf, but we're going to call this area good for now. At least I got the bibs out of the living room. Also, who sent me this book? Cuddle Bear. I can't remember who sent me this book, but there's a sticker right here on the inside, and it says, "From the girl who believed books take you out of the hospital, and stuffies make everything better." I'm telling you, my up close vision is suffering. Don't be saying nothing. And I can't see her name on here. You had to look it up on her name for me. So wasn't it Stella Page is what her name was? Stella Page Burnett. Critical Care Unit, and this is your child's book to keep while they're in the hospital. And it's Erlanger Hospital. And so this book was in her memory. And I don't remember who sent me this book, but if you did, comment below. Did you know this little girl? Break for supper, and I guess as soon as September hit, We started practicing for Thanksgiving because that's exactly what's going on. We have a feast, a turkey dinner going on, so we're going to enjoy this. And I guess we're going to go up and visit with David's dad for a minute and get out and enjoy this beautiful, it's seriously a fall day today. And then we will get back to it. Okay, so we got corn on the cob, that's from the garden, stuffing mix, some Sister Schubert rolls, green beans, those are from the garden, those should be delicious. We've got gravy from the turkey. I'm gonna have a mess to clean up, but it's worth it. We've got mashed potatoes. These are from our neighbor's garden. Those potatoes were gifted to us. And then I've got the turkey right here, so we're ready to... Oh, I've got some slaw in the refrigerator too. Get little Arthur's pictures. Aren't they so cute? He's a doll baby. Anyway, your dad specifically asked for the wallets, so we'll cut these out and take them to him. This is David's mom and dad. Sometime around when they first met. They were married 45 years, David? 44, 45? Okay, we're back at it. And as much as I would love to do like just a one-day video and edit that and put it out there, that's just not reality for me right now. So hopefully it's going to be okay to piece this together. Maybe it's still going to be motivating, but if nothing else, maybe you're just hanging out and being my friend, which you know I'm going to love that. So thank you for being here if you've made it this far. But there are just certain things that I am determined that I'm going to get done. You know, I keep having interruptions and we keep going to do this or do that. And with my baby getting my full attention, it makes it a little bit more difficult. But if I overthink it, then I'm going to scrap it and then I'm not going to have a video at all. So onward and forward, I'm just gonna have to keep practicing this skill, you know, and focus. If I could just focus and try to mark these things off of my list today, then I'm gonna be super happy. And this is where I fold up his play gym and I just hang it up right here. It's a perfect spot for it. And I keep his carriers here as well. So this boy, he does not like carriers at all, okay? But we just recently got this one out and decided that we would try it again because we have a little trip coming up and we wanted to see if we could use it. This is the Ergo Baby and this is the most sturdy carrier, and so David is doing really good carrying him in this one. He likes it. So I know that this one right here, this is a boba wrap. I think this would probably be more geared toward newborn. I don't know, maybe it's up to 20 pounds, but I know that we can pack this one away for right now. I don't think I'm going to get rid of it completely. Let's just pack it away and get it out of here. And then this is the Mom Cozy one, which is my favorite. I love the material on it and everything. So I think I will leave this one out. I had planned on packing it away, but I think maybe we'll try that just one more time before we pack it away. And then this one, we'll take it with us when we go places. But for right now, I'm just going to hang it back up right here. And then let me show you how his little carrier here, his little play gym, I just put it up like that right there. And yeah, that's where I keep everything tucked away. So let's move on to the next task. Also, I can't remember if I shared this or not, but we had the Bumbo seat, which I really like the way it looks and I like the material and everything like that. But our baby's legs were too big for that Bumbo. So I got this little Tykes one instead, and the legs are much wider on this one. So we've been using it, and I just recently sold the Bumbo one on Facebook Marketplace. I can't remember if I shared this or not, but it's worth sharing in case you have the same issue. The very next thing on the to-do list is I wanted to go through the closet where I keep Arthur's clothes and pull out the things that are more geared toward 3 to 6 month, or things that I just know that, you know, he's not going to be wearing. So we can go ahead and get those out of here and pass them on.
You saying hi? We going through your clothes currently? Yeah? Okay.
Looking for my mother's eyes as I'm staying close to the mirror. A lock of gold, a secret smile, little things I remember. Place a hand upon my heart as her, she was a believer. Sometimes I can feel her arms holding me as forever. Time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you. I see in you my mother's eyes, and I lay your head to my shoulder. A lock of
Say hi, everybody. I just wake up from my nap. I need to be changed, and I'm gonna drink a milk. I still a little sleepy. Is that you? Is that baby and mommy? Baby and mommy? Yeah? You're gonna say hi? Say hi. Hello. Hello. I'm gonna go change my diaper now. Okay, I'll see you later.
gold, a secret smile. I will tell you when you get older. I place a hand upon your heart. Every beat is taking me over, and I will hold you in my arms. Pretend we'll stay here forever. Time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you. You call, I fall. There's a legacy between us. We grow, we go, but in the middle, time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you. Looking for my mother's eyes as I'm staying close to the mirror.
Yeah. With my guitar, it less of time. I drew my heart in a wall, but I felt things were better now. I belong in your arms. Got a paper cup full of wine. I played a Charles Bridge on the side, with your hand resting under mine. Hope I'm not so out of line. Your point of view, different taste. Walking slow, bumpy pace. Cause you know we can fall in love. This moment's all it takes. Autumn leaves falling down. Suddenly it's over now, but you know we'll fall in slowly. You take my breath away between the sheets. My body's weak when you're around, and I don't know how you do. Can you play the tunes we used to? Just stop the time and listen, babe. Live high, fly to the moon.
So as we have been going through things and cleaning out, we have found so many things that David's mother has saved for him for when he was a baby. And it's just amazing what all she has. What I'm about to show you, it doesn't even scratch the surface from what all that she had saved, but it's definitely got me in my feels. I wish she could be here and, you know, just explain some of this stuff. But a part of my to-do list and things that I wanted to get done was to restore these little shoes. These were David's, so these are 42 years old. David said, "You can't restore those old shoes." Well, I'm just going to use some shoe whitener on them and just try to bring them back to life, maybe bleach the shoelaces. So we'll see what I could do with them. But my plan, what I'm wanting to do, here's the vibe, the look that I'm going for. I've got this little onesie, which could go for, you know, UT football. And this is by Little Cactus. Like, if you want to look them up on their website, they make all different colors in the gingham. But I've got this little bib that says my first football season. And I want to do like the long white socks with these little shoes. Don't you think that's going to be a look? That would be a super cute picture. So that's what I'm wanting to do. I'm not going to get these shoes done in this video, but while I have everything laid out, and let me just show you some of this stuff. I grabbed this laundry basket because mine's broken, so I'm going to clean this and replace mine. But I got these two blankets. Now, he has more blankets than this, but these are both super soft, so I grabbed those. And hold on a minute. But this is a little towel that has a hood on it. Here is some of his arm bracelets and his mom's bracelets from the hospital. Look at these sweet little vintage bibs. I don't know what these little things are right here. I don't have a clue what those are. So if you know, let me know. But he was born in North Carolina. So that's his little shirt that he got from the hospital. And then two little hats here. And a bunch of little shirts. Now these little pillowcases, I will wash those up and put his little pillows in. But all of his little things, coloring and stuff like that, his mom saved all of those things. There's some shorts here. I have a baby on my hips, so I just have to show you at a glance. I can't pick anything up. There's a little sailor outfit here that he has a picture in, and there's a hat that matches that somewhere. So we may have to recreate that picture. But this little Huggy shirt, that's super cute. I will save that for him to wear, you know. And then look at these. Let me readjust real quick so I can show you. Okay, I'm guessing somebody made these for him, but this one has a little football and they're on a little pad. See that? And then that little telephone, he's already been slinging it, and that's what got him to crying, is because he hit himself with it. He was a little bit too violent with it. But yeah, these are just some of the things that his mom has saved, which is so special. But I'm definitely going to try to restore those shoes for that little outfit.
So this is actually much later. This is more like 9 o'clock at night. When David got in from work, I ran out to the dollar store and got some chili beans to make chili on this night. I just made like Frito pie with corn chips or whatever. We haven't been grocery shopping officially in like 2 weeks. So I definitely need to make a list and go and do that. But I've just been trying to use up things that we have in the cabinet, which that's really good to do, to try to get down to the bare minimal to make sure that, you know, you're not wasting things that are in your cabinet. But I wanted to sort these toys and clean some of them.
So I wanted to put together a bin for the car. And so in here we've got, this is a hip pouch that you wrap around you and baby sits upon it, and it pops out and it has a little pouch to put your keys or different things in. This one is the one that you'll have to carry in and out every time, but I've got an extra bottle in here, and then I've got some milks in here. So that's what you'll carry in and out every time. But I've got, this is a stroller bag in case you want to put keys, wallet, phone in and just carry it into a store or, you know, whatever you might need it for. I've got his fan, it's fully charged. I've got a few little outfits in here, some bibs, some burp cloths, lots of diapers, some toilet paper, his sunglasses, his hat, first aid kit. In the bottom there's little grape packets for your water and stuff. And I've got some wipes. This is your shopping cart cover, and I'm sure I'll think of something else to go in here, but for now this is going to go into the car. For a few toys that I wanted to go ahead and wash, and I just washed them in the Dr. Brown soap that we use to wash the bottles. They are just like have dirt on them or spit, because Arthur is in the season now where he sticks both hands in his mouth and then he rubs it all over everything, including your face and your hair, but especially all of the toys. And then, you know, if they fall on the ground when we're out doing our walk or something like that, a little dirt never hurt anything, but you know, it's not going to hurt to give them a quick little wash either. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Just get a few of these. This is the thing that straps onto either the stroller or the car seat. We have two of them and he loves them. I know there is another lady that I know, she got one for her daughter at Walmart and her daughter doesn't care anything about it, which that's with every baby. Everything is hit or miss, but he absolutely loves both of those.
Caught in every moment. I see the sun on your face. Hopeful eyes keep them glowing. Yeah, I love you more than words could say. There's nothing you could do to stop my heart for you. Just keep your head up high. Yeah, hold your head up high. I know sometimes there are things you don't understand. Broken roads, faded dreams. Been trying to find your way again. I'm seeing your tears, I'm hearing your cries, but know that I'll never leave your side, even in the change. I won't walk away. I promise I'll stay. Yeah, I promise I'll stay. If you could see what I see, the lonely nights overcome, you'd be proud, yeah, believe me. You'd be proud.
And finally, I'm not taking the car seat completely apart like I usually do, but there is a little milk stain right here in the bottom of it that I am going to wipe up, and then I am done. I officially got everything done on my list, and plus more that I have been getting done in between. So at this point, I am one tired mama, but I feel really good about everything that I got done. Like, I can do it, right? With the help of the Lord. So I am going to upload this video footage. I will start working on that tomorrow, and I am going to take a bath and I'm going to call it a night. So anyways, thank you for being here and spending time with me, for all of your love and support. Anyways, I love you. Keep fighting that good fight of faith, and the Lord willing, we'll see you again in a few days.